Hello everyone, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. Time for us to start on my backyard. I'm gonna have a lot of dirt after this. So I'm thinking for this backyard it'll be like a really fancy garden. Like you find at a castle maybe, like a castle courtyard. I think I'll start with a fountain right in the center. Now that we got that placed, let me work on making some paths. Like it's a garden, the point is to walk around it and look at the stuff, so I'll do the paths first so I know where those will be, and then I can kind of decide what other things I want to put in. That'll do for the paths. Now to actually make this area look nice. I'm liking how this is looking. Now I gotta figure out how to light it. Okay, it should be well lit enough now. Man, that's beautiful. Here's where we started today, with this big hill in my backyard, and now it's this beautiful garden. Next, I think I'll just spruce up the entrance to my mine a little bit. It's kind of just a hole in the hill. There we go, that's a lot nicer. That looks like an actual entrance to a mine. Amazing. Who would have thought? I love my garden. Brother, this is infuriating. Get out of my farm! Looks like the wheat's pretty much all grown in now. Oh yeah. I think extending the wheat field was the right call. This looks pretty good. Let me add a scarecrow in though. Here you can see just how much our wheat field has grown. And the sheep have changed color too? Okay, I've been hearing monster noises the entire time I've been working on this wheat field. We gotta figure out what's going on down there. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, baby zombie in full iron. Wow, you can take some hits. Now that we've upgraded the base a bit, I think it's time to go out and explore. We're going to go out and look for another armor trim to add to the collection. And I think the one we're going to look for this time is the jungle armor trim. So we can find that in jungle temples, which means first step is to find a jungle. Luckily, we found one last episode, so I know where to start my search. Ooh, let's go. Goat horn. Thanks, pillagers. Oh, I just realized I was going the wrong way. I was literally flying in the opposite direction of where I need to go. Another pillager outpost. Let's see what kind of loot they got for me. Nothing too interesting. Another pillager outpost. Or is this the same one? I just got mixed up. We'll find out. Ooh, more armor trims. Another goat horn. Very nice, very nice. This is a cool cave. Look how deep it goes. Gotta make sure I don't get lost in here. The light, I can see it. Alright, I'm wasting a lot of rockets. Let's keep moving. So we're looking for like a little gray temple that's going to be somewhere in the jungle. We got mangrove trees here too. Wait, what is going on here? It's got to be a glitch. Maybe not. Some weird looking pillar of sandstone. Some crazy terrain around here. Yes, we found one. Now where is the entrance? There it is. Let's light it up in here a bit, huh? There's usually traps, so we gotta watch out. Tripwire trap. You just disarm that if we break it. Oh, it triggers it. Oh well. We were out of the way. There's a trap chest here. Let's see what they got. Ooh, the armor trim. Well, I'm surprised it's in this chest. I thought it would be in like the other, like more valuable one. 'Cause check it out, there's these switches over here. When you pull them, there's pistons moving blocks. So you have to activate, I think you have to activate and then deactivate them to get the secret entrance to open. So let's see. Let's try that. Yep, there we go. Wow, the good loot was in the trap chest and not in the hidden one. That's surprising. And this area looks so weird though. Look at this village. Like who built their house up here? Or up here? Maybe these are like the villager introverts. They just wanted to be up on their own, away from all the nitwits. Or maybe those are the nitwits, exiled to live on the mountain. Oh, I guess we got our question answered. It's the nitwit living up here. You can tell by the green outfit. What a sunset. Oh yeah. So another armor trim to add to the collection, and I figured we might as well display these horns as well. About just right there. Now that we got all these armor trims, we can actually use some on our armor. So normally you can make copies of armor trims using diamonds, so if we didn't have any extras, then we could just use the ones up in the treasure room. But we don't need to do that, so I'm thinking we do gold armor trim. I think that'd look pretty good. Check out the new look. We got some drip. Speaking of drip, I think it's time we work on this fishing hut. Thanks a lot, pillagers. I think dark oak might be the move here. Oh, which means we gotta go get some. I was just thinking we need obsidian, and I forgot. I set up a nether portal pretty much right to the end, so this looks right. He's got a sword! Here we go, and we're back in the end. The reason I came here is for these giant obsidian pillars. Check it out, there's an enderman hanging out on top. But yeah, I need obsidian to make more nether portals and ender chests and things, and this is probably the best place to get it, because otherwise I'd have to pour water over a lava pool, which isn't that difficult, but just having these giant ready-to-mine pillars, yeah, this is the better option. So the reason I gathered all of that obsidian is because I wanted to make a nether portal out at the jungle/dark forest area, because this is going to be the second time today we're going out there, and it's a bit of a flight, so setting up a nether portal will make the trip a lot shorter. And we go. I just love my base. Okay, now where to put this portal? I think this little island looks good. A good variety of biomes right nearby. This will be a good spot. Oh, we're up by a nether fortress, it looks like. Interesting. Alright, now let's try to chart a path home. So I have a compass bound to a nether lodestone, which means we know the direction we need to go. Okay, good, I have my wings on. I thought for just a second I might have just jumped off without them. Looks like a dead end over here. This nether's a maze. Maybe this way? Seems like another dead end. Am I gonna have to dig a tunnel? Running out of rockets. Where am I? I may have just gotten myself lost. This is a bad situation to be in. 4 rockets left, and I got no clue where I am. I gotta find that fortress. Is this where I was? Ooh, okay. Well, that's it for the rockets. Should've brought some more with me. Alright, I think we're just gonna do the classic strat. Okay, we've reached basically the top of the nether, so now we should be able to just dig a tunnel without hitting any gaps or anything. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Based on the compass, it seems like we're pretty much here, so let me try making a new portal. See if it puts me out at Dogtown. Yes, it worked. No chicken! Godspeed. All out of gunpowder. Suppose we're going hunting down in the mines. Probably gonna be some mobs down here. Some diamonds at least. Another diamond deposit. That's 3 just in this little room. You always get the most diamonds when you're not looking for them. Zombies following me. They're going down. There's our first creeper. A slime. Yo, nice. Creeper. Over here. I'm heading back up. Ooh, diamonds. Yo. Okay. First ancient debris. Found while randomly making a tunnel. So ancient debris is a material you need to upgrade diamond tools into netherite. So there is a tier above diamond. It is generally pretty tough to find though. So it was pretty lucky to just randomly find one while digging a tunnel. I think we're finally done with our nether tunnel. I made it big enough so I can just fly through it. So it'll let me really quickly be able to get between locations through the nether. Alright, now that we've finished with that distraction, let's go get some dark oak. Look at that, a full stack of diamonds. Okay, fishing hut's looking good. So out front we got a little area for hanging out or cooking up fish. And then inside we have some storage and crafting stations and a bed, just in case, I'm fishing until the sun sets and I need to sleep. And then the main dock is out here with a little boat in case I want to go out into the lake. Definitely do some fishing before the end of this episode, but the thing that I'm thinking of next is I feel like a palm tree right here would really complete this little area. Of course, there's no palm trees in Minecraft, so I kind of just got to figure out how to do it. I think maybe jungle logs would look good for the trunk, so I think we might be going back out to the jungle. Not gonna lie, I'm not good at trees. I think I've made like one custom tree before, and it was years ago. But it was a lot bigger of a tree, to be fair. Although working with a scale like this is honestly a little more difficult because you don't have a lot of room for detail. Well, it might not be a palm tree, but it looks tropical and nice. I like it. I'm gonna have to look up some Minecraft palm trees after this to see what other people have come up with. Let's do a little fishing. So of course you can get fish from fishing, but you can also fish up enchanted books with some really good enchantments on them. But I'm happy enough just to get some more food. Yeah, fishing's pretty simple in Minecraft. You just cast your line and wait until it goes under the water, and then you right click and pull it in. And then there's just a random chance to either get, a fish or some sort of loot. Or junk. I already got a lily pad. Maybe I could use it to decorate a bit. Just give me one enchanted book. That's all I ask. Ooh, yes. Lure 2. Very nice. If we put that on our fishing rod, fish will bite more quickly. I've got an idea for a build that I think you guys are really going to like. I'm going to get started on it, see if you can figure out what it is before it's done. That should be it. Let's take a look. Beautiful. It seemed fitting to do a statue of a dog, considering this is where I first met my dogs so many episodes ago. Right here in this little crater. I made a random portal out of the nether, and this is where I ended up. Here's where we started today, and here's where we are now. And if you were wondering about the sheep, I dyed them black because I needed black wool. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you have any thoughts or ideas on my builds, let me know in the comments. See ya!